Troop to Gower.
David Gower in tremendous form. That ball wasn't all that short, and he absolutely whacked it away past square leg. Played a couple of beautiful shots like that the other day off of
Troop to Gower.
There's the short one again, and very quickly into position. David Gower really has seen that ball well. 8 runs from just 2 boundaries. When we flew in over Brisbane this morning, there was a lot of low cloud, and it was very dark cloud. Looked as though we were in for some rain. But arriving at the ground, it was a beautiful day. As you see there, plenty of swimsuits, plenty of shirts off. It's quite a warm day. There's the edge, and it just beats first slip. And the 3rd boundary there for David Gower. That brings up the England 50.
Troop to Gower. Safely through, 4 runs. Nicely placed.
It was slightly upish, it was in the air, but safely between cover and extra cover, and hit with tremendous power and perfect timing. Gower here hitting the ball on the up. As you can see, it wasn't a half volley, and the foot was not quite to the bounce of the ball, but nonetheless he went through with the stroke, just delayed his wrist action a little bit, and smote it right between the 2 fieldsmen. Found the gap perfectly, as you can see.
Good shot again. Beautifully timed around the onside. Not a bad ball, but delightful cricket that by David Gower to take the score on to 1 for 73. Circle there is 30 yards radius from the stumps. Beautiful stroke. Cairns looks a bit disgusted at that, but that was a very, very good shot. Curling in from outside the leg stump. Perfectly timed. Jeremy Kearney now to David Gower. Well, that'll go as wide, I suspect. Yes, indeed.
I was just going to say the man down on the fence was for the delivery that Kearney's going to put on Gower's leg stump, because Gower does try to whip that ball away and puts it in the air sometimes. However, Kearney's plan missed.
Webb aren't able to stretch far enough to get anywhere near that one. And the third man down on the boundary is just a little squarer. And so another 4 to Gower.
He's gone a big straight hit. Man down it, clears him. It's 4 more, and David Gower's on fire. Tearing the New Zealand attack apart. Tremendous stuff. A big crowd here at the Gabba. Really enjoying this onslaught.
Troop to Gower.
Been out in the deep. Will he drop in the short one? He doesn't. He glides up down the third man. Well played, David Gower. Tremendous ovation, a standing ovation from the crowd here at the Gabba, and he's enjoying it too. A run almost every ball. Having a tremendous summer. Test century, 2 World Series Cup hundreds. The applause from everybody who loves cricket. A tremendous performance by this young player.
Yes, what a valuable innings for England. And I detected just a hint of envy there in the voice of Bill Lawry, seeing a left-hander out there on the one hand and a left-hander who can play shots all around the ground.
Yes, he's just got natural talent. I think anybody could be envious of a man of his ability, some 25 years of age.
And David Gower takes strike now to Richard Hadley.
Oh, 6 big hits. That's over the fence at deep fine leg. 100 stand between Randall and Gower, brought up in magnificent fashion. David Gower having a superb summer. It was short, but under it, ripped it over long on. Deep fine leg for 6.
There's a lovely shot there. I think Hadley perhaps thought that Gower was going to move backwards. He didn't, and have a look how he latched onto that one. Ever so easily, right off the middle of the bat, albeit that the ball was way down the leg side, and he hit it right onto the dog track over the top of the deep fine leg boundary. 77 minutes, 100 partnership came up in, and it's a few blows like that that's going to get the England total to around about 250.
Martin Snedden to Gower. Safely away over the top. A very good shot from David Gower. Towards the end of the innings. So unorthodox batting will be seen, but that was very well placed, very well thought out by Gower. 48 overs gone, and 50 overs the maximum. 2 overs to go, 1 for Hadley and 1, I suspect, for Snedden, even though he's bowled 9 overs for 67 now. 6, great hit. Oh, a long way back into the Sir Leslie Wilson stand. Magnificently picked up. Peter Williams from New Zealand Television is with us.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. The ball drifting down the line, just slightly outside the leg stump, and David Gower picking it up on the drop kick.
And that's equally good a stroke. 6 more. Glorious shot. 2 sixes off Hadley in this over. And Hadley's trying to keep him quiet by keeping the ball away from off stump where Gower's so strong. And the answer has been to lock him away twice with magnificent strokes.
Just goes to show, Richie, that on a day like today, David Gower does not really have any weaknesses at all. No matter where you bowl to him, he can score from you.
Martin Snedden to Gower. In the air. Chatfield is the man coming round. 2 of them going for it. Chatfield should have been the one to go. He was going towards the ball. The other man, Edgar, was going away from it, having to take it over his shoulder. And Gower has picked up 2 to go to 154, which is now the highest score in the Benson Hedges World Series Cup competition. Beating Viv Richards 153.
And Bruce Edgar and Ewan Chatfield, the 2 Wellingtonians, converging. Chatfield leaving it to Edgar, and he did not make a very good job of it.
Beautiful stroke again. The fence on the full.
David Gower, superb. It's straight down the ground. 1 bounce, not quite onto the greyhound track, but 4 runs. Swinging the bat and timing the ball splendidly.
It's in the air, and it's going to be taken. Very well caught by Jeff Crow. The end of the innings, 267, the highest innings total by England in the history of this Benson Hedges World Series Cup. Gower out at the last ball of the innings. A magnificent performance from him.
What more can you say? He came in today at number 3 for England. Chris Taveray was Ian Gould was the first batsman to go. Gower came in at 10:30 Brisbane time. And a standing ovation for the 25-year-old from Leicester.